Hi guys and welcome back to my channel, but I look a little bit unwell at the minute because I'm a little bit tanned, then a little bit pale up here as well. Christmas has hit my skin and we're a little bit spotty again in my problem area, if you like. So as the title of the video says, we're going to be doing these Instagram brows today. This is something that I learned recently and something that when I did myself looked a little bit odd on me until I got shown how to do them, and then I actually really liked them. The one thing that I will say is that they look a little bit crazy when you first put them on. Like when they're on and they're all concealed, you've got to have quite glam makeup to go with them, for me anyway, otherwise they do look a little bit odd, especially because they are so dark. And I've just realised that I did get my hair coloured yesterday, if you can see. So it's like this icy blonde colour, so I think the shade that I'm gonna use is too dark, but there's nothing I do about it, so we're just gonna soak it up pretty much. So anyway, let's just get on with this video. Okay, so as always, I always just brush through my brows, putting the hairs in their proper shape, but I'm just flicking them upwards a little bit, if you can see, like that. I always do this no matter what type of brow I'm doing, if it's this like Instagram one, if it's like more fluffy, like different colours, whatever. I always start by doing this. This is just a little spoolie from Kiko, however it really doesn't matter where you get them from. I like this one just because it's like angled and it's quite long as well, but as I say, you can literally get this from anywhere. Okay, so the paint pot that I'm going to be using is this Inglot one here, if you can just see that, and this is in the shade 16, I believe. As you can see, I've used it a few times before, but it is quite dark. I was going to buy the one from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, however, you've got to like buy it online, and I didn't know what colour I'd be, and I just thought, oh god, like, you know what, let's just get it from somewhere else. So we've got Inglot's one, so we're going to use that, and the brush that I'm going to use is this angled Morphe brush, very small, very precise. Again, any angle brush would do, to be honest. They're pretty much all the same, and make sure that the bristles don't move too much, otherwise when you're placing the product on, it's going to be like slopping all around the place, and we do not want a sloppy brow. And I've zoomed you in there, sorry about all my wonderful spots. Really annoying that when I come back starting YouTube again, my face is just not liking it. But anyway, we're going to put a little bit up on the brow, and we're going to start round about here-ish, so not right at the front, because we like that to be like kind of the ombre effect, and we're going to get it more shapen at the back end there. I'm just going to brush them through one more time quickly, because I just see a hair there that isn't liking it. Right, and then we're just going to grab it. Right, I'm going to stop talking because I need to focus. Like that, and we're just going to draw a line all the way from the front, all the way underneath the brow. So you can see now that there is a few hairs there that are coming out of the line, but that actually doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It should do, because it doesn't create a very good effect when hairs are sticking out, but still it doesn't bother me too much. I'm just going to grab a little bit more on my brush there, because if you can see, the end isn't as sharp as I'd like it to be. Just going to grab it again and drag it down like that. And now we're going to pick up the spoolie again, and we're going to brush the hairs downwards. Don't worry, that doesn't affect the line that you've just drawn, so you can see all the hairs are pointing down now, rather than that one when they're all pointing up. I'm just going to grab the brush again, and we're going to go all the way around. Oh, I need a little bit more product on there. And then we're just going to go all the way around it. So like that. Now the ends aren't touching at the minute, but that's fine, that doesn't bother me again. Right, now these are like the guidelines, if you like, for your brows. So these are the outside of the brows, and we're going to be filling in the inside, but again, we haven't touched the front just yet. There we go, so now we can see that they're touching. My brows are a little bit of a weird shape, to be honest with you, but they look much better when you've like filled them in and stuff. So I'm just going to fill them in by brushing through them. Now it doesn't matter if you do go outside of the lines a little bit, because when we conceal them it literally sorts it all out. So as you can see, just pulling the remaining product through the brow hairs. And then with whatever is left on our brows, we're just going to draw a line underneath. I'm going to come forwards a little bit so you can see that faint line there. And then we're just going to drag it upwards with the side of our brush. And you see how it's like filling it in a little bit there. And we go upwards a little bit as well to create the effect of more hair. There we go, and now we're just going to like fiddle around with it and make the lines look a little bit more blended into the brow. Just like that. Now, again, if you have made a mistake, you can just go through them with a spoolie again. However, if you do this, it will, it will blur the lines a little bit. No, to be honest, I'm just fiddling around with them until I'm actually happy with them. The one thing I'm never actually happy with is the end of the brow. I don't know why, but I always get like one longer than the other, or one isn't as sharp as the other one is, or something. But again, I just keep practicing and hoping that one day I'll be able to make them look more like sisters than cousins. Just a little top tip as well, if your pot with your brow product in dries up, obviously mine's new so it's not dried up, but if you literally just drop a few drops of Duraline in it, it's this is from Inglot, once again, if you can't tell, made a recent purchase there, but it just comes in a drop bottle. I know it's focused on me and not that, but if I can, there we go, get it to focus on that. It just comes in a drop bottle, and just drop a few drops into it. I know I've just dropped it back into the bottle because, like I said, mine's new. And you literally just drop a few drops in and it magically makes it not dry anymore, and well, basically makes you be able to use the product again. Okay, so I just shut off camera and did this brow, but it looks like this brow's the like ugly twin and this one's the really pretty one. They're not even twins, look at them. But anyway, we're going to ignore that one and just focus on this weird little shape thing at the minute. And then at the top with the leftover brow product, we're just going to draw a line. And it won't really do much, but it'll give you a reference for when you're putting on the concealer. Right, now this is the good bit for this brow because we're going to conceal them. Okay, for the concealer we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, if it focuses. There we go. In the shade Light Sand. I'm just going to take it on a flat brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, just like that. And again, I'm only going to show you on this brow because this is the pretty brow of today. And then we're just going to start again by underneath first. And again, we're going to start right at the front. Move our way all the way to the back. There we go, like that. And now we're going to do over it. So I'm just trying to see how the best way to film this is without blocking your view. Right, we're just going to have to go for it, and I really hope you can see this. There we go, and we just like draw around it if you like. I think it is easier doing the bottom than the top, because I feel like I can never quite see it. I'm just going to blend the concealer upwards, and then when it comes to the front, I'm just going to there we go. like that. Now I'm going to do the other brow off camera. Okay, so now that we've concealed all around the brows and look like an absolute maniac, we're going to bring all of the concealer down over the eyelid, just so we look even more, well, not normal, let's just say. I'm just going to do it on the other one as well. I'm going to run out of concealer. I'll tell you what, I'll just do it on this one eye for now. And then when that's all done, I'm just going to use this Inglot 4SS brush. Just a brush, to be honest. And I'm just going to make sure all the concealer is rubbed into the skin. Or patted into the skin, sorry. Okay, so I look like a complete idiot at the minute with brows on and pretty much nothing else. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go away, put some makeup on, and then I'll come back. Hi guys, I'm back. I've got a little bit more makeup on now. Brows are fitting in a little bit better. Just like to say, these are definitely not the best brows that I've done. If you follow me on Instagram, I will link it here. You'll know that I've changed my brows over time, but these definitely aren't my favourite brows, I guess. But anyway, you get the point. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment. The comment box is all yours, so please take advantage of it. And yeah, see you in my next video. Bye guys.